Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First and 10 for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Pucks it out of the air. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Third down following the sack by the D. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Going to swing it on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the scoring. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And they're in for a touchdown.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And, Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. Fights off a defender. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 15. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Richmond. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Got his man downfield. There he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, That one's going to linger. Back to pass on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Asher. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. To the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. He'll start this drive going to the air. He lets one fly deep. He's got it on the outside. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Finding open areas. Turning it on. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Reads it, fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The play action fake. The throw. He's got it on the run. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. to the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. It'll be third and long. They'll send the back in motion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete in the middle. Free up the gut. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find it. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. And he's
got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown. So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
And no doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running his route. Great result because of it.
Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the tailback. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Off the play fake. Fakes the grab. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. See what they dial up on first and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, second and 7. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
They'll use the running game on first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense back onto the field. He'll start this drive firing. The screen, he's got wheels. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on second down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Richmond. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Looking to throw on first down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He leaves it with his back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Slithers into space.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done right.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
He'll sneak it. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They go to the draw. Shoots his way for more. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. To the air on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. Run in the red zone. It's Asher. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They feed him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The pull and throw off the RPO.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
From the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the grab. It's Moore. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Asher. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The screen, and watch out. He didn't quite make it to the sticks, and it'll bring up a 4th down from the 42. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. It's a draw. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Finding an escape route.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Hauls it in. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And for DBs out there trying to stop these short slant routes against man coverage, being physical is really key. You want to get your hands on the wide receiver and really try to disrupt that timing between the QB and his target.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Nice move, creates some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll go back to work on offense. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
And that's the advantage of being a big wide receiver, because now you're a big target. And on these slant routes, you don't have to run the perfect route, but you can use your size and your physicality to get the job done almost every time.
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Morris. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll set up to throw. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. firing to the right, complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. And he'll take it in for a touchdown.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind in the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab inside the 30. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. A strike downfield. The hands, the feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to the ground. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the 1st down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to his running back. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting it out there.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. Gonna let it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
And first down for the offense.
That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it first and 10 inside the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Barrels ahead. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On fourth and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw for it. It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. He'll off one deep down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made the extra point without problem. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They'll run it to the right side. Hard running there. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. He's got it. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll throw it from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Spins away from the defense. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! Makes the catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Motion from the back. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Asher. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle, it's Richmond. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Turning it on! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying play action. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed and a missed opportunity.
From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Asher. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Ross. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The give and tick, 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 tick. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. It's a draw. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got his man in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll keep it on the ground. Creates a little space. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll leave it with him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
They need something that goes forward this time on second and long from the 14. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And he feels the heat coming in